tallest sea cliffs, tallest waterfalls. Really gorgeous, really special up there. But yeah, still a little while before we get up there.
Candy pasture for cows. Lots of pasture. Yes. Are there any vineyards?
I think there are, although I don't really think any of them are going to produce wine that's all that fantastic. You know, not like what you could get on the mainland, for example. I think, though, you'll find that the coffee grown on the Big Island is among the best coffee grown anywhere in the world. You put Kona coffee or Ka'u coffee right up there with, you know, the best coffee grown on earth. Don't settle for a blend. If you really want to enjoy the great flavor, you know, get a pure. Now, it'll be a little expensive. You buy a bag of, you know, pure Kona coffee. You might wonder if they filed down some gold with the coffee grounds. So it's kind of spendy, but it's really, really good. And I wasn't a coffee drinker at all until I moved here. Now I'm definitely hooked on that Kona coffee.
What is it, like $68 a pound? Or?
You know what? I don't know. My wife, she does most of the shopping. We found a brand we really like that you can get at Costco, so it's probably among the most reasonably priced, still delicious, among the most reasonably priced Kona coffees. It's called Mountain Thunder. You can tour that coffee plantation. It's not too far from Kona itself. Learn about the whole process if you want to.
We went to one yesterday, and they even had the coffee beans that had been cooked and coated with chocolate.
I can barely hear you, Clyde. Maybe hold the mic closer, speak a little louder if you don't mind.
We went to one yesterday, and they had the roasted coffee beans that they had covered with chocolate. And that's what everybody was using to snack on. It wasn't bad, except I was up past midnight. I love those.
So you're saying strictly a morning snack is your recommendation?
Oh, yes, sir.
For the chocolate-covered coffee beans. Good advice right there.
I like the macadamia coffee also. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it really is.
Do you ever see whales?
I sure do. Now, I haven't seen any today. We're approaching the tail end of the humpback whale season in the Hawaiian Islands.
Maybe we'll get lucky.
Maybe, yeah. Keep your eyes peeled.
Are you going to give us an Avatar cliff flight?
What do you mean by that?
Have you seen Avatar? They fly along the cliffs and they're big old birds.
Dive straight down and... I don't think you'd enjoy that, to be honest with you.
We'd love it.
No one's having fun when they're puking.
Girls, he just doesn't know how gutsy we could be. We don't puke.
I'm telling you, there's a fine line between fun maneuvers and nausea, and once you cross that line, it's hard to go back. So if you're feeling good, I'd prefer to keep it that way. Your fun level goes way down if you're nauseous. We'll get into some valleys up in Kohala, and maybe, hopefully, that'll meet your need for a little adrenaline. They really don't want us to do anything too wild or crazy with the aircraft, to be honest with you. We make a video of every flight, and they review them to make sure that we're behaving. I do value my job, so I can't do anything too wild or crazy. Much fun as it would be, and as strong as your stomachs might be, we probably don't need to test that. Alright, so we've come down through the clouds. Again, this is the Hamakua coast. Remember what the dry side was like, right? We took off from Waikoloa, we climbed up through the saddle. It was mostly just kind of barren lava rock with some grass and the occasional tree. What a difference from one side to the other. Farmland and cattle ranch land mostly through Hamakua. If you look out in the open fields and you see black and brown dots, those are cows most likely.
See, County, you have to explain to Scott, County. Scott will tell you later.
Say again?
Ask County.
When we landed at the airport, I was like, there's lava everywhere. Where's the cows? Pasture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes people land at the Kona airport and they're like, where am I? Is this the surface of the moon?
No pasture for cows.
So you can't judge the Big Island from the Kona airport.
That's why we came with you, so we could see it all.
That's a good decision.
Very good.
This is really the best way to see the island. I mean, the island is huge, and if you tried to see it on your own, if you tried to replicate this flight, first of all, you wouldn't even get to see most of what I've showed you. But even if you just try to drive the general vicinity of where we've flown today, it'd probably take you 8 or 9 hours. And you wouldn't see the lava at all. And you wouldn't see the majority of the valleys and waterfalls I'm going to show you up at Kohala. So yeah, this is the best way to take most of it in. And then if you just want to hang out by the beach or pool with a Mai Tai in hand, you know, no guilt.
We're good at that.
All right. Densely packed trees to your 11 o'clock. This is a tree farm made up of eucalyptus. Not native to the islands, the eucalyptus tree was brought here from Australia. I guess you get multiple commercial uses from the eucalyptus. In addition to the lumber it produces, the oils are awesome. It smells really nice too. I've got a bar of eucalyptus soap at home. I'm never going to use it, I just want to smell it in my bathroom. It's nice. Now this area used to be sugarcane, mile after mile of sugarcane. But you don't find any sugar commercially produced on the islands any longer. The sugar industry's collapsed out here. The last operating sugar mill in the state over on Maui closed down a couple months ago. That's the end.
That's sad.
It's alright. Hawaii's going to be okay. They just replaced, you know, the sugar industry with the tourism industry. About 1.5 million Hawaii state residents. Last year we had about 8 million visitors. So more than 5 visitors for every state resident. This is a good opportunity for me to thank you guys for coming. Without you, I don't get to do this. Come back anytime you want.
Thank you.
Now when you look at the locals, it's a real melting pot. Some of the locals look more Hawaiian or Polynesian, some look more Asian, some look a little more Hispanic, some look a little more Caucasian. The majority are a mix, and that's because of the sugar industry. The native Hawaiian population dwindled, kind of like the Native Americans after European discovery. Unfortunately, they just weren't prepared to deal with the new germs and diseases that came with the Europeans. So the native Hawaiian population shrunk, the sugar plantations sprung up. Takes a lot of labor in the 1800s to produce sugar. So they bring in a whole lot of workers from all over the place. Places like Japan, the Philippines, Portugal, China, Korea. Big influx of different immigrant groups.